look at two security protocols that you use for internet security and internet communication. SSL, also known as Secure Sockets Layer, that uses authentication and encryption to create a widely used online security protocol, such as e-banking services. They uses authentication and encryption because it must be your password and your username must be protected when using e-banking services. SSL allows data to be sent and received securely over the internet. Now, how does SSL function? SSL consists of a digital certificate hosted on the web server. So all information between you, the client, and the web server is encrypted through SSL. How it is normally carried out? SSL has a digital certificate which is found on the web server. Now there is a third party certificate authority that authenticate that the web server is genuine and can be trusted. Okay, a third person that distributes those digital certificates to web server. Now, it provides a public encryption key that is needed for the encryption of data to and from the web server. So, what you get back after the certificate authority has authenticated that the web server is genuine, it will give you a public key that you can encrypt those data to send to the web server, making it secure. So, in other words, SSL hides information that goes from your computer to the server using a digital certificate. Now, how do you know if a website is using SSL? You will see HTTPS before the website URL. So here, normally you can see HTTPS, or you can see a padlock, as you can see from this URL, Computer Science GCSE.guru website. Now, there are several stages when accessing a website online that is using SSL. First, the web browser, when you type the URL, attempts to connect to a website which is secured by SSL. Let's say a banking website. Now, your browser, Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox, will request a web server to identify itself. So how does it do so? He sends an SSL certificate that he has got from a certified authority. Now, the web browser checks whether the SSL certificate is trustworthy. If it is, then a message is sent back to the web server to confirm this. The web server will then send back some form of acknowledgement to allow the SSL encryption session to begin. The encrypted data is then shared securely between the web browser and the web server. Like I've said, this is the main goal of SSL. You have your computer at your place and then the web server, and then they can communicate securely by encrypting those data. And all of these, they are based on a digital certificate. Okay, once I receive the certificate, I can encrypt my session and all data will be encrypted. Now, second, more advanced feature of security protocol is TLS, the Transport Layer Security. It is similar to SSL, but with some improvement. SSL, each time he will need to establish a connection with a web server, get the certificate each time you log into a website. But TLS is a little more different. It allows session caching. If you see SSL, each time you access a website, you will need that SSL certificate. And next time you re-access the website, you will still need that SSL certificate. But with TLS, what happened now, which is similar to SSL but with session caching, is that it resumes an existing secure connection rather than establishing a new one. It's like continuing with that session without really initiating a new communication using those stages. Now, the two layers in this transport layer security protocol. First is the handshake protocol. Handshake is same like you're handshaking with someone before initiating a communication, maybe with a friend. So the handshake protocol side is used to exchange all the information needed by both computers in order to establish a secure SSL TLS connection. Okay, we use a handshake protocol to establish a connection first, and then a record protocol handles actual data and its encryption. It's like a machine. As an analogy, TLS is a machine, and there are two parts, hardware parts in that machine that contribute to the whole functionality of that machine. So TLS has a handshake protocol which establishes a secure connection, and a record protocol that handles all those encryption methods needed.